Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 15th to the 21st of May 2017. We're coming into this week out of a full moon in Scorpio, and at the end of last week Neptune was also squared off to Mars, so we had a little bit to learn there. We were taken on a journey deep beneath the surface to have a look at our motivations, the psychologies, the behaviours and where they're coming from, because anything that was out of purity and truth needed to come up to be resolved. So hopefully with responsibility we've faced a few of our fears, faced a few of our demons, and come out feeling lighter and brighter as a result. But a tricky combination there with the Scorpio full moon and Neptune square Mars going in and looking at our motivation, any triggers, any anger spots, being able to dissolve those with the light of awareness. So by Monday I feel that it's just a day to relax. There's nothing really needs to be done, to just stop trying, to let things flow naturally as everything returns to its natural equilibrium. Mercury is moving from Aries to Taurus by Tuesday, so we're beginning the last leg of the Mercury retrograde story, and this really has taken us all the way back to February, because with the Venus retrograde as well, those two have been working in combination. So attempting to control and force plans through has been rather futile, but returning to the heart of the matter has been really invaluable. So there's been lots of going inward this spring to connect with the real spark, the motivation, the purity and the truth and simplicity of where we're coming from, so that now we can make plans for where we're going to, which will be in complete coherence. This should make things unfold more effortlessly. So even letting go of the idea that we need to control and force things is one of the lessons that we've picked up here. When we're in our purity and our excitement, then things do tend to go out in massive waveforms and modulate back to us in time. So letting go of that need to control and force things, especially from the mental plane, has been a really good lesson of these retrogrades. By Wednesday we have a very interesting aspect building, and this is Uranus trine Saturn retrograde. So a trine is a natural harmonic, and Uranus and Saturn are both to do with thoughts, limitations, restrictions, time, all sorts of things to do with the matrix of how we work. But Uranus wants us to break free from the old, and Saturn represents tradition. But tradition needs to serve us, not just be repeated ad nauseum. So freedom from conditioned thoughts and feelings is the mantra for this particular aspect, which comes in strong this week. Fresh and independent starts are here for those that can think and feel for themselves. A really good idea to check in with your thoughts and feelings once in a while and check whether they're actually yours, whether they're real, whether they're still current, whether you need to make any calibrations there. Be a little bit rebellious with Uranus. Just because you're told something doesn't mean to say it's true. Go in and find out for yourself, and by all means do the research. Especially with modern social media, there is a temptation to just believe something because you've seen it on a computer screen or you've seen it in the newspapers. But not everything that we're told is actually true. Some of it's based on an opinion, much of it is based on opinion, and some of it is based on false statistics. So have a look at what you're believing, whether you're believing something too quickly, and if it's really that important to you, then go and do your own independent research before you form your own opinion and make your mind up. By Thursday, Friday we have the last day of the Sun in Taurus. So Taurus is a fixed sign. It can be accused of being stubborn in some of the astrology books, but it's supposed to be fixed, which is planting, which is actually grounding certain ideas and creativity and beauty so that it can grow, but not in too fixed a fashion. So as we head into Gemini, we'll be looking at where we need to be a bit more flexible and the base beliefs that are limiting us. So by Thursday, looking at lack versus plenty. Do you perceive limitation in resources, in opportunities, in abilities? Because they might not be quite as limited as you think. So a call to be resourceful, a call to look at what are you planting, what are you grounding, and will you be happy with the results once that grows? And if not, to be a bit flexible, to change your mind. As we head into the weekend with the Sun in Gemini, the pace picks up. But first of all, just to have a look at what a rich and refreshing and nurturing month this has been. To go inwards with Venus to the heart, to go inwards with Mercury to the mind, and to do our inner gardening, in our inner sanctuary, to purify, to clear away the weeds, and to appreciate life's daily beauty with presence. Whatever we do on the inside affects the outside, so our relationships and our daily energy should have been refreshed through this process, so we're not trying too hard or working from an old plan, but really simplifying things and creating a sense of the benefit of freedom and flow and respect for the other once we respect ourselves and allow the best possible scenario, the best possible connection to flourish. So then by the weekend, Sun into Gemini, Mercury passes over the retrograde point, so we're coming out of that Mercury retrograde now, and our dreams and visions will soon be able to be put into action. But like I say, I just feel that this week there's a lot of reflection on the perfection that we already have, on having cleared ourselves up, just enjoying that simplicity, enjoying the sense of freedom, inner strength, flexibility, and the power that we have to change our mind, to change our heart, and to change the reality that that then creates. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to share this video on your Facebook page or on your website, then please feel free to take the source code from YouTube or just copy and paste onto your page. That would be very much appreciated. I have some products and some courses, and I am available for one-to-one readings, so please come and have a look at my online shop. If you'd like to engage further with these energies, then I do have an online group where we're discussing where these daily horoscopes can actually land in your chart and can be worked with. Well, like I say, for a one-to-one reading, contact me on zoeheinz7@gmail.com. I'm available in person or over Skype if you'd like me to guide you into reconnecting with your soul plan.